In the quiet stillness of late night, as the chaotic world falls silent and your body surrenders to rest, a deeper dimension within you begins to stir. This is not the background noise of anxiety, nor the restless hum of daytime distractions. It is the steady whisper of your underlying nature. Calm, constant, and unyielding, this voice has waited patiently beneath the storm of daily life just to be acknowledged. Now, under the protective dark, anchored by the rhythm of your breath, you begin again. This is your moment to listen. Leave a comment below declaring, "I accept what is." Join me in this quiet intention. You have not arrived here for mere distraction or superficial entertainment. You are here to remember what truly matters, what is real, and what remains squarely within your power. Tonight, we walk alongside Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, not as passive followers, but as equal travelers on the same ancient path. Their words are not rigid commandments. They are resonances of the innate wisdom you already possess. They speak simply to awaken what you have always known deep down. You were never promised a soft life. Existence was not designed to cushion you. It was forged to sharpen your character. It strips away the superficial to reveal the eternal. Every quiet setback, every disappointment, and every hidden heartache has carved a deeper sanctuary within you. A sanctuary that must now be illuminated with clarity. Not false hope, not temporary comfort, but absolute clarity. For only through unvarnished clarity do you become truly unshakable. Do not sit idly waiting for peace to discover you. Peace must be actively constructed in the forge of every single decision. It is not the mere absence of outer turmoil. It is the absolute refusal to be swayed by it. When the winds of fate rage around him, the Stoic stands firm, not because he is numb or unfeeling, but because he has trained his soul to preserve its structure. He understands precisely what belongs to his shoulders and what must be cast aside. It begins in this instant, with this single breath. You require no additional time, no complex formulas, no perfect alignment of circumstances. You need only return to yourself, to that serene center where external storms cannot penetrate. Circumstances may roar, people may judge, and the future may remain shrouded in mystery. Yet you remain standing, at peace, fully capable of letting go. Everything you fear losing, status, applause, material security, external approval, even human affection, was never truly yours. It was lent to you by nature for a brief hour. What you actually possess, what no force on earth can steal, is your capacity to choose your response. How you perceive events and how you choose to act remain your sole, true property. Guard that freedom fiercely. The Stoics recognized one fundamental division in human existence: the line between what is within your control and what is not. Beyond this boundary, nothing warrants your distress. If something lies within your sphere, your opinions, your actions, your choices, your internal values, take absolute responsibility for it. Master it completely. If it lies outside your domain, the judgments of others, past events, physical health, ultimate outcomes, release it. Let it fall away like dry leaves dropping from an autumn tree. Releasing control is not an act of weakness. It is the ultimate expression of power. It is the wisdom to stop warring against reality, to abandon the illusion that you dictate the universe. You are a thread in the vast tapestry of nature, not its master. You are owed no special treatment, no guaranteed ease, no universal fairness. What you owe to yourself is relentless effort, uncompromised integrity, and the daily practice of reason. Pain will manifest, and fear will whisper, but neither has the power to define who you are. Your definition lies in your response. You can collapse in complaint, or you can face, accept, and transform the obstacle. The Stoic does not seek out suffering, but when it arrives, he greets it as a necessary instructor, not out of affection for hardship, but because he recognizes it as the sole anvil of growth. As Seneca wisely observed, We suffer far more in imagination than in reality. How many sleepless hours have you sacrificed to phantom worries? How many precious days have you poisoned by dreading catastrophes that never came to pass? Let tonight mark a decisive break. Let tonight be your return to what is, not what might be, nor what used to be, but the reality of right now. There is no serenity in yesterday, nor control in tomorrow. There is only the immediate moment, your breath, your physical presence, your conscious awareness. That is sufficient. It has always been sufficient. Whenever life feels overwhelming, it is a clear sign that your mind has wandered beyond its proper boundaries. Pull it back. Return to your domain again and again. Remember, you are not your fleeting thoughts, your fluctuating emotions, or your past errors. You are the vast, quiet space in which those phenomena rise and fall. You are the conscious observer behind the eyes. If you can observe with clarity, you can choose with precision. And when you choose with precision, you live without the burden of regret. Stoicism does not demand instant perfection. It demands absolute honesty. Are you living in accordance with your chosen principles? Are you allowing external circumstances to dictate your internal state? Are you still pointing fingers at the world for your own inner discord? These questions are not meant to condemn you. They are designed to summon you back to your true self. For your true home is not a geographical location. It is an internal principle. Tonight, you return to that home not by fleeing the world, but by relinquishing your struggle with it, by accepting life precisely as it presents itself, rather than demanding it conform to your wishes. This is the core of Stoic practice, not cold indifference or emotional suppression, but radical alignment with what is real and enduring. Your breath is real. Your choice is real. Your character is real. Everything else is temporary, sometimes beautiful, sometimes painful, but always fleeting. Do not anchor your soul to things that float away with the tide. Fasten it to timeless truth, regardless of the storm outside. Sleep now, not to escape existence, but to rest in truth. Let these principles seep into your foundation, serving as structural pillars rather than abstract theories. You are neither helpless nor broken. You possess a rational mind capable of deciding how to navigate existence. That is a profound privilege. Treat it as such. When you awaken tomorrow, guard this quiet insight. Do not immediately hurl yourself back into the noise and haste of the world. Begin your day with the exact clarity you established tonight. Ask yourself, what lies within my control today? What does virtue demand of me in this moment? What would a person of true character do? Your life will not be judged by superficial accomplishments or public applause. It will be measured by quiet moments of clarity, intentional breaths, and your unwavering refusal to compromise your integrity. That is the mark of the Stoic. That is the path of genuine freedom. Now close your eyes, relax your body, and allow the silence to return. Trust that the seeds of wisdom planted tonight will quietly take root. You do not need to clutch them tightly. You need only rest. Let go. Let go. Sleep, not because you were defeated by the day, but because you stood firm within it. Rest not as a retreat, but as restoration for the path ahead. You will wake tomorrow to begin anew, not from a place of weakness, but from an established position of strength. You are not behind schedule. You are not failing. You are precisely where you need to be to practice the art of living. Walk this path with dignity, discipline, and devotion to truth. Whatever unfolds, remember that your ultimate freedom remains untouched. You are still here, breathing in the quiet. That alone is a profound victory. In a world hyper-focused on output, status, and noise, simply sitting with yourself without running away is a rare act of bravery. You may feel as though stillness is wasted time, but in reality, you are nourishing the deep soil from which all genuine strength grows. Transformation does not require force. It requires sustained attention, patience, and presence. A seed does not tear itself open through strain. It yields, softens, and naturally unfolds. You are not an incomplete project that needs frantic fixing. You are a living soul to be cultivated. Doing less with deep awareness is infinitely more powerful than doing everything with frantic compulsion. The heart of Stoicism lies in the subtle act of returning. You will wander, you will forget, and you will occasionally drift into anxiety or old habits. That is human. The magic is not in never losing your way, but in how swiftly and gently you return to your center. Each return is an intentional choice, a recommitment to the person you wish to become. Over time, these quiet returns compound into unbreakable resilience. You will not notice the shift immediately, but one day you will face a storm and realize, I am no longer easily shaken. My anchor holds. This is the quiet, invisible miracle of practice. True transformation does not happen in loud, dramatic moments. It moves like water carving through stone, silent, steady, and relentless. Most people pass over wisdom like casual tourists, admiring an idea briefly before chasing the next trend. But philosophical truth is not fast food. It is deep nourishment that demands time to absorb. To allow a principle to transform your life, you must live alongside it, testing your daily actions against it until it moves from your mind into your instincts. Consider your breath. It is always accessible, always steady. It asks for no achievement, only awareness. Inhaling is receiving. Exhaling is letting go. This simple rhythm mirrors the entire Stoic worldview. Receiving life without grabbing, releasing without dread. Remembering who you are beneath the noise is an act of gentle resistance. The modern world is engineered to distract you, to convince you that your worth is tied to perpetual busyness. Turning inward is how you reclaim your sovereignty. You do not fight the external chaos, you simply step back from it. A simple truth held long enough will smooth away the rough edges of your habits and reactions. Eventually, patience is no longer something you struggle to display. It becomes who you are. Kindness ceases to be an effort and becomes your natural response. This is the real work of life, the quiet, daily commitment to truth. The ancient Stoics were not mythical beings immune to sorrow or fear. They were ordinary people who made an extraordinary choice to train their minds, to question their instincts, and to live by principle rather than impulse. Strength is not forged by evading discomfort, but by stepping directly into it with an open mind and a steady heart. The tension or anxiety you feel right now is not evidence of failure. It is an invitation to examine what still holds power over your peace. Every emotional reaction begins with a mental judgment. An event occurs, and your mind assigns it a meaning. That critical gap is where your freedom lives. Is this circumstance truly catastrophic, or is it merely uncomfortable and unfamiliar? You hold the pen that writes the meaning. When you question your assumptions, suffering evaporates, leaving only the bare facts. Unexamined pain hurts because it is wrapped in confusion. But when you look at a challenge and say, this is my material, I will use it to build strength, you become invincible. Stoicism does not ask you to suppress emotion, but to interrogate it. Anger signals that you feel something valuable is threatened. Fear indicates felt risk. Envy reveals a straying from your own values. Listen to these messages without letting them drive the chariot. Seneca wrote that the brave person is truly free. Bravery tonight means choosing serenity over panic, discipline over mindless distraction, and acceptance over bitterness. There is no final finish line where you become permanently wise and immune to trouble. There is only the continuous practice of showing up for what is real. Do not buy into the delusion that you must wait for ideal conditions before beginning your practice. Start now. Even if you feel uncertain, weary, or afraid. The decision to begin generates the strength you thought you lacked. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that each day could be his last, not to induce morbidity, but to instill profound clarity. You do not have time to live according to someone else's expectations. Drop the performance. Release the desperate need for external approval, status, or validation. Align your actions with reason, nature, and truth. As your body sinks into rest, allow your mind to dwell on what truly matters. What are you willing to stand for? What gives your life direction? The Stoic does not run from hardship. He infuses it with purpose. True power is not about dominating the world. It is about mastering your inner state. Be like deep water, calm on the surface, undisturbed in the depths. Let insults pass through like wind. Let praise dissolve like mist. When external conditions shift, as they inevitably will, your foundation in wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice remains fixed. You need not explain yourself or seek permission to exist. Simply align your thoughts and actions with your principles. Withdraw your permission for the world to disturb your peace tonight. Reclaim your stillness, your sovereignty, and your rest. You are whole, you are present, and you are exactly where you need to be. Beneath all surface anxieties lies the logos, the spark of rational order within you that never panics, never begs for applause, and never needs to prove its worth. While the surface mind clings and frets over outcomes, the deeper soul accepts reality and asks, what is the noble response here? Step out of the exhausting performance of proving yourself. You exist, and therefore your worth is already absolute. Observing your thoughts without becoming consumed by them creates the sacred space required to live with intention. Difficulty will remain, but confusion dissolves when you focus solely on what is yours to govern: your choices, your attitude, and your character. Sleep now as a practice of renewal. Let these truths settle into the deepest layers of your mind. You are free because you choose to live by reason, principle, and truth. Nothing outside can touch the sanctuary of your mind unless you allow it. Breathe deeply, let go of every burden, and rest in the quiet strength of your own soul. Sleep well, stand firm, and welcome tomorrow with an unyielding heart.